Right, first thing we're going to do is open sheet cam up, and as we can see here, that's the table area, and this red here is the sheet. So we're going to change that by, change the sheet, because I only need a small piece of sheet at the moment. We're going to job options, and we'll change that to 350 by 350. Sheets 3mm, rapid clearance 4, that all looks okay. I like to have parking on XYZ enabled and the Z going to about 10mm. Right, first thing we do, we import a drawing. So that's up to file, import drawing. Find the particular drawing you're looking for. I'm just going to do something nice and simple. Horse with rider. It's only got a couple of layers on it. So that's the datum. Point up there, top left hand side. That's the torch. That's the torch from the start. And there we go. Well, that's his horse and rider. Now what we need to do firstly is create a couple of different layers on this. So there's two layers, there's your outside offset and there's your inside offset. Now these two insides can go on the same layer, or you can put them on different layers separately, you know, and then you do an inside offset cut on these and an outside cut on the outside. It's all about your lead-ins. Right, first thing we do, go up to the arrow with the C, edit contours, I like that. Down to the layer in question, right click, move to layer, new layer, you name it whatever you like. I'll just name that inside, and I'll go along to the other inside one. We'll have them on the same layer these, but you can put them on different layers. Across to new layer, but down to the inside what we've just created. So you've got your outside layer and the inside. And on particular drawings like AutoCAD, usually you have to change the outside layer as well to a new layer. So a new layer, call it whatever you like, but call it outside. For this one, and then we'll uncheck the original layer 0. So you've got your insides and your outsides. Right, that's that. Assuming that you've got your tool set up, well, I'll tell you what, we'll set a tool up. So click on new, create new jet cutting tool, plasma. I've got 4 in there at the minute, so this one's called plasma number 5. Kerf width is 1.5, but that'll be in your manual, your hypertherm manual. I'm going to set that at 5 meters a minute. Pierce delay is dependent on whatever you've got set up here. Custom again, you know, depends what you're setting this tool up for, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to whatever mil plate you're cutting. PSI, you're looking at 3.8. Plunge rate, we need that at around 8, I find that best at about 800. Well, 600, 700 we'll have it at. It's about 600 to 800, so we'll do it at 7. Cut out 1.5, again that depends on what you're cutting, what torch you're using. It's all in your manual. Pause at the end of a cut a second. That's okay, so that's a tool created. Now we'll go into his operation. First thing we do, create new jet cutting operation on that. I'm going to do all his insides first. So that's an inside offset. Now the layer we created is the inside for the inside ones. We just created tool number 5, so we'll drop it on that. Now the inside, you need to be looking at a third of what you've done, whatever your feed rate is on your particular material. So say this is 3mm, we'll be looking at 1200 on them small inside bits usually. Offset on pass and reverse cut direction should be ticked. So that means your inside holes should be going anti-clockwise, your outside should be going clockwise. Now on this particular one I'd have an arc in and out because they're only small, you'll be looking at 1.5 on these, because they are small. You know, depends how big you can get your lead in and your lead out in the particular sized area that you're cutting. And once you've done that, just check that you're on the right material to what you're cutting. In this particular case it's 3mm. Click OK, and that's that ready. That's us operation done. Now we're going to do us outside now. So back over to creating a new jet cutting operation. First thing we do is an outside offset, and we go to his outside layer, which is outside. Same tool, T5. Now I want to ramp his feed rate up again. 3mm, we're looking at what? 45 amp this is going to be, so we're looking at 4,250, something like that, 4,300. Alt lead in and lead out again, but we can afford to have a bit of a bigger lead in on this one, so we'll go for a 6mm lead in and a 6mm lead out. But again, depends what you're cutting. If you're cutting something immensely thick like 25mm, you need a bit bigger lead in than that, because it'll leave a crater about at least 6mm wide if you know, while it's piercing for about a minute. But this is only 6mm. This is only 3mm plate. So, and we check that again, 3mm there. Click OK, and we're in. That's his outside. Now there's lead ins here on the ear. We're going clockwise. First thing though, cut one inside, cut two inside. We'll just do a little run of this. I'll just show you. Just click on that here, simulation, and we'll start that. We'll ramp the feed rate up a bit so you can see it a bit quicker. Now this is going into the ear and all the way around the body. That's it. Right, we'll go back to view toolpaths again. Now to process this, you should have already got it programmed into your machine, but we'll go to machine, make sure you've got the right post processor. Post processor. Now your post processor on this should be on your particular machine. It should be Redline CNC, but I can't find it here. So I'll just click on any, but it should be Redline CNC. Should be Redline CNC Z touch off, and you should already have that in your machine. So I never touch that. Don't bother ever touching that. Right, that's done. Now what we'll do here is press the P. That'll send it to us destination, wherever you want it to go to. Press save, and I've already got one in there, so what we'll do it again. Press P, horse rider 2. We'll change destination though. We'll do it to, in fact, horse rider 22. That's what we'll do. We'll save that. Post processing is finished. Okay. That's the end of the first tutorial, Redline CNC Systems. Thank you very much. Hello, this is Redline CNC. I'm just going to show you now how to finish off with the file you've just created in sheetcam. Show you how to drop it into your mach3 start cutting. First level opens mach3 up. Pull that out of reset. Now the first thing we do is you can either home your machine or you can actually jog it. I'm just jogging it now, if you look there, into place to the corner of the sheet. So 0 your X, then your Y, when you've got your right spot. Load as G code, you go on load G code, and all we do here is horse rider with tap 22, that's in there. Let's brought your sheet in. As you can see here, that's where your torch is placed, on the top left hand corner of your sheet. Your zeroed X and Y. If your Z's miles away, drop it down to the near the plate and zero that as well. And I'm just about to do that. In fact, I'm alright. It looks around about what it's saying on my Dioro. Right, the next stage is to set the THC. So you turn your THC on. I like to set voltage. This is the voltage you have to input yourself. We're looking at about 117. Put that in, hit enter, that's all set. If you've got any small bits in this, small holes, you're as well to have the anti-dive on, but it's only preference, you know, you don't have to. That's about it really. Once you've done that, you press your start button and your machine should start cutting. Thank you very much.